Hello Pisces, welcome. This is your love in the full moon reading. So this is a general reading for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love for this full moon of November. So take what works, leave what doesn't. The message is for whoever needs to hear it. So, dear universe, we are grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Pisces in love. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, dear universe. We're looking for messages for the greatest and highest good for our Pisces in love for this November. Oh. I think sometimes things are really hard in your world, Pisces. Just not for everyone, but I think some of you really struggle. Struggle to be heard. Alright, universe, one more shuffle, and let's see what's going on for our Pisces. Alright, wait a minute. One more. I heard one more. No, one more. Alright. Pisces, what's going on with your overall energy? Ooh, not being able to put an end to something. I feel like you keep going back for more. Some of you need to be very careful about your health. If you've had some recurring issues, you may want to go back to the doctor. But overall, I feel like this Ten of Swords is talking about needing to put an end to some really harsh words. I keep getting harsh words. You need to watch your words, Pisces. Yeah, you need to put an end to something, a situation that, I mean, I don't think you've been really honest in some kind of regard. It's like you've been walking on your own, thinking that you've got everything under control, but it's really been a lie. It's like there's something going on that you need to really come clean with regarding your person, because I feel like somebody's getting hurt in this relationship, and it's almost like the two of you, you know, maybe you work together, maybe this is somebody, maybe it's, you know, definitely somebody who you're really connected to. And it's at that point where somebody needs to open up. And when we look at the Hierophant, like the Hierophant can, yes, it could be a religious and organized, it could be where you work, you know, some kind of structure that it's almost like you've resisted it. You've resisted like how things should be going to try to do things how you want. And I think in the process, you've hurt some people. At least you've hurt your partner. And it's one of these things that it keeps going on and going on. I almost get the feeling that it doesn't matter the other person's feelings so much, as long as, you know, you get what you want, because you're not willing to compromise. And I feel like you need to compromise in order to put an end to a real, like, it's like a toxic cycle that you've got. But this tower is about to fall down. Yeah, see, there's a situation in your world that wants to come to an end. And this could be anything. This could be, you know, something between you and your person. You guys are always fighting over money, or you're always fighting over the car. Maybe you should get another car. You know, like there's an issue between the two of you that needs to be settled. And somebody's being very closed about their emotions. It's almost like they know what they need to say and do, but they're not really opening up to it. Now, this Empress reversed is, you know, somebody not really feeling good about themselves, you know, because it's almost like they can't seem to get a brand new start off the ground, or they can't get in control of what's going on. Or maybe quite possibly you are this Empress, this energy that is really impossible to please. So because you're so impossible to please, you know, you end up being very hurtful, because somebody's trying to please you and you just snap back and like almost dismiss them. You know, and listen, this isn't for everybody. This is for whoever Pisces you are that's acting like this. You know who you are. And I think even in your marriage, I think you need to start looking at, like, how long is this going to continue before it actually really gives? Because when that Four of Pentacles is reversed, it's wanting you to open up and kind of see things, you know, from a bigger perspective. So you may not be working, or somebody in the home is not working. And I think that brings up some conflict. but like you're not willing. It's almost like you're not willing to really do what it is that's going to be required to make something work. You're just hoping that it's going to fix itself. You know, because it's almost like, well, you've already moved on. You're past the hurt and everything. You're just going to keep moving on. This Magician reversed, I mean, that's very manipulative. This is something that's just, you're not manifesting what it is that you need. It's like, you're just thinking it's just going. It's like, well, I'm just going to keep going. You know, this inner conflict that somebody is feeling. I mean, there's somebody not working. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is the other person. But this Knight of Pentacles, they're not pulling their weight. And things keep happening, and it's almost like you disregard the fact that, you know, you're creating conflict. You just continue to do what it is you want to do. And for others, I feel like there's been this situation that's felt really, really hopeless. And I think that's starting to turn around, and you're starting to figure out how you're going to, you know, come back and, you know, take care of yourself from this, because somebody was really hurt, whether that's you or them. Somebody was really hurt by somebody's actions. And it's time to heal. It was very unfortunate. But I think it required somebody having to step up to the plate and take control. And I feel like that's what this Hierophant is. Somebody's like, whoa, you know, we've got to like really look at this and start to turn this around and, you know, take care of things. But again, there's a resistance of, you know, I'm going to do it my way. And I think in the past, it's almost like this energy of needing to have some real attention. I mean, this is a cycle of yours. It's like maybe you do these things and you hurt your person, you know, out of a need for attention. Because you've been together for a while. So it's not like you guys don't know each other. You know, it's like you guys know what buttons you push for each other. And I feel like it's like self-sabotage. Like you actually do this. And for some of you, Pisces, you know what you're doing when you do it. Because you're looking for that reaction. So, you know, that's something that I think is stemming from a past hurt that you've experienced. So, you know, the need for attention drives you in a way that might not be healthy. All right, what don't you see coming, Pisces? What don't you see coming? See this Tower? Boy, I tell you what, everything's about to come to a head. So I feel like a message comes in. A message comes in that, I mean, puts something to an end. I mean, it definitely puts closure on an issue. And it just really brings the house down, truly brings the house down. Because you have the World with the Tower. So as a result of somebody just putting an end, I want to say, to a behavior that was really hurtful, when they do that, then all of a sudden, you know, everything around you seems to crumble down. But on the bottom of the deck, we have you feeling really confident. Even though things didn't work, it's like you'll figure out, Pisces, how to make things work the next time. Because you're going to keep going this way until you really see what it is that's really going on. But somebody's going to put an end to something. So if it's you, that's great. But there's a decision going to be made about whether or not they want to continue with you because of this behavior. So you're feeling good, like everything is really great. But the truth is that you may end up alone as a result of this. So, what don't you see coming? Yeah, so you're married to this person. You know, so then I get, well, okay, you'll be nice. If that's what you want, I'll be nice. And it's like, it's not that the person wants you to be nice. They want you to really see what your actions have done that have created, you know, such pain and conflict between the two of you. But the other side is that this Pisces, it's like you want to be married and you want to be single at the same time. You can't have it both ways. Either you're married or you're single. You know, but to be married and act single, that's hurtful. See, again, I get the feeling that you would choose rather to be on your own than to accept anybody's compromise or solution. It's almost like you've already got the answer. So you don't need anybody to tell you how you're going to make things or fix things. You know, even you who are watching this reading, you're probably like, well, I'm not, I'm going to do it the way I'm going to do it anyway. Because that's how you are, Pisces. It does that you disregard other people's feelings, and it's starting to really come down on you because you've pushed it far enough. Yeah, very unfortunate. So I feel like there's some real words going to come out. So don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself that this hasn't been, something that's been weighing heavy between you and your person. I think it's been weighing heavy for a long time, where things have started to go downhill. Oh. All right, let's see. So things hang in suspension. You not wanting to make the changes. Because I feel like your spending's out of control. Your attitude is definitely out of control. You think you've got everything under control, and you really don't have everything under control. And as a result, you've totally flipped the house. And when I say flip the house, it's like you've taken this household and I get chaos. Because now everybody's trying to get everything under control. And what you've got now is chaos. And a lot of indecision of how we're going to fix this and make this work. So I feel like this is a cycle that you guys have been in. Because it's hard to love somebody when they discount your feelings. So I think it's time for you to look at this, Pisces. I think that's what these cards are trying to say, is like, you've got to see how your words hurt people. You can't just keep going and think that it's all well and done. So you're the last sign of the zodiac, and I think you guys are really sensitive and really intuitive. I mean, this person, they really love you. But they don't like the kind of risks that you take. They don't like this behavior that you have. It's really toxic. So something has to end. My apologies for the dog. Anyway, Pisces, that's what I've got for you. I don't want to do this reading over again, so I'm going to put an end down and hope that my dog calms herself down. But this marriage, it's like you have an opportunity. You have to be more patient. You can't expect the other person to jump when you say jump. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you can turn this around, Pisces. But you've got to watch. You've got to own what you've done. Because I feel like you need to understand the consequences of your actions. Okay? And for some of you, when it comes in, this is a whole other storyline. I feel like there may be like a loan or something, some kind of financial help that you were hoping for in regards to the house. I think you need to be really patient for it to come through, and let the process. And again, don't get in other people's face trying to tell them what to do. The loan officer knows their job, okay? So let the people do what they have to do. Because I get the feeling that you're really short-tempered. You want things done quick, and some people need to process some of these things. So this person who you are really committed to and connected to, I think they want to try to figure out a way where we can make things work, but you have got to be a little bit more patient with each other. Because it's not all about you, Pisces. It's just not. So I think you get to a point where you run out of options. And you're really forced to see the truth. But the truth is what your person wants you to see. They will just want you to see what you've been causing, because I can't help but get past chaos. There's some chaos going on in your world, and this is something where your person doesn't want this, but it's really hard to deal with you when you're so impatient. Just things will all balance out. They really will, without you having to get in front of everything all the time. All right, so let's see. I hope this made sense, Pisces. I'm not quite sure what it all means, but you don't want to be left out in the cold. So again, if you're overspending without regard to what the finances really are, I think you need to start looking at that, because that could start to play a real significant role in the dynamics between you and your person. Because when the Ten of Pentacles is reversed, I mean, there's something really unfortunate that's happened in the home. But I think there's recovery is possible. And maybe this loss is why you're waiting on some kind of financial backing to come up and help you out of this. And this could be why you're so short with patience. It's like you really need this money right now. So there, but just this is on universe time. Everything's going to happen when it's supposed to. For some of you, this need to be married and single at the same time may force someone to actually move on and away. So I think you need to figure out how to balance all these different energies that are going on around you in a positive way, and really watch your words, because I don't think you realize how hurtful you've been to your person. Okay? Just by what you say. Maybe your actions, you're like, well, I don't know why they're mad. I went to the store and I got them new clothes and I cooked them dinner and, I did everything they wanted to do. And it's like, yeah, but it's how you did it and what you said while you were doing it, I think, is what you need to watch. Okay, the Queen of Wands. This energy of the Queen of Wands, again, it's like, just watch your attitude. I mean, Queen of Wands, when she's reversed, she's got really nasty attitude. And I feel like that's what you have the possibility of having, is just this real nasty attitude towards people and things if you don't get it your way. So you gotta soften a little bit. All right? Just a little bit. Anything else for our Pisces? See, there might be something you just need to work a little harder at. But you're really difficult, Pisces. You're really difficult. There's like no pleasing you. And I almost get the impression that, other people try to make things work with you, but because there is no satisfying you, it makes it really difficult for others. So it's about, you need to have more awareness of what's going on around you, because people truly love you, but they don't want to be tormented, by your actions. They want things better. So quit trying to manipulate everything to the way you need it to be, because there's other people involved. It's not just about you. But I feel like it doesn't matter what anybody says, you want to have the last word. And then they don't want to talk to you. They just want to move on. So you've got to move on from that kind of energy, because that's bringing you unhappiness. Yeah, but you do this yourself, and you know what you do. So this mental thing and these games, because I feel like it's almost like a game. It's like you like to see how people react. Oh, but that's just not helping your relationship at all, because I feel like you Pisces see that you may have maybe pushed it to the end in your relationship. And now you're trying to figure out how you're going to balance it and fix it. So you're really riding on hope, that everything's going to turn out okay. But it's on you, it's like, everybody's waiting for you, to slow down, calm down, and quit being, I want to say so nasty when you don't get things your way or when you want something done right away. Page of Pentacles. You may be dealing with somebody who emotionally, maybe they're just a little bit explosive, or they're off, or it's just hard to reason with them. Maybe you're the one that's hard to reason with. with, you know, but this is something that's really heavy among the two of you. And it's just like time is running out, you know, so maybe you just need to sit with this for a minute and just kind of see how you can bring the passion back into this relationship, how to turn things around, you know, but you've got to make it can't all be about you, Pisces. It just can't. Even if you think it's for the other person, ultimately it's about you. All right, anything else for our Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yeah, see, again, this attitude of, I've got this. It's like, it's just like the last reading, this Jekyll and Hyde thing. It's like this King of Wands puts on a mask. And it's like it's like everything is under control, but underneath their veil, you know, there's something not so good. So I see angry words of which you need to be careful, because your person could walk away from this. You know, it's like you need to watch your words, Pisces, this full moon. Be very careful with what you say. Okay. Here you are at the bottom of the deck. Again, watch what you say when you talk to people, because I don't think you're realizing, you know, how you're really coming off to your family. So that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope this resonated to whoever needed to hear it. Until the next reading, I'll be doing readings next week. I'll be throwing out some bonus readings. Love in the New Moon will be coming up, as well as our general reading for December. So stay tuned. I appreciate it if you liked this video, to hit like, share, comment, and just for being a part of my channel. So until the next reading, blessed be, Pisces. Bye now.